You love to collect things. And do you know how I know that? Because, just like me, you're a wrestling fan. And when you're a wrestling fan, you collect. While wrestling merchandise is gobbled up quicker than a Dolph Ziggler push, what really gets the conversation going are action figures. Hasbro's, Jakks Pacifics, Galoobs, all popular and all designed to get you to put your hand in your pocket and whack some cash on the table. So just how special can these get? The answer is very. I'm Simon from What Culture, and this is the 10 rarest wrestling figures worth a fortune. Number 10. Hasbro's WWF Magazine mailaways. It sounds so stupid to even say out loud in 2016. To get this thing, you have to mail away for it. Imagine telling a kid to do that now after the rise of the internet. It'd flip out. Probably kick you in the shin. Such a system is the reason many classic figures carry such a high price though. Available thanks to the then WWF Magazine, the Bret Hart and Undertaker editions will bring tears to your eyes, they cost so much. A pristine Hitman often goes for $1,025, and an unharmed Phenom will fetch $1,200. Just make sure you're going after the right ones. The differences between these and more readily available figures is slight at best. Number 9. LJN's WWF Wrestling Superstars Black Card figures. Actually released by Grand Toys of Canada after LGN shut their toy division, you could redecorate your house with the amount this 1989 collection is worth. Even loose figures are ripe for collectors, the Big Boss Man commanding $100. Offer him up in mint condition, and it's a whopping $800. Even an as-new Honky Tonk Man can sometimes stretch to a silly $1,130, so go and check your lofts now in case the honk is just sat there waiting. You're in the money. Just think what you'll get for the entire horde. Number 8. LJN's Hulk Hogan Wrestling Superstars Black Card. On the subject of those black cards, much like during his run in the late 80s, no one was more valuable than Hulk Hogan. Complete with a white t-shirt, this version is one of the most sought-after Hulkster figures, often causing people to just start fighting in the street when one becomes available. Maybe not. Evidence of just how expensive this figure is was proven by TV show Toy Hunters of all things, when some dude from the Black Eyed Peas, who called himself Taboo, wanted one for himself. The show's Jordan Hunter actually met up with Hulk and purchased one in mint condition for $700. Then because he's an ass, he sold it to Taboo for $1,000. Antique power. Number 7. Renko's AWA Matt Mania figures. Most wrestling fans don't even realise the AWA had an action figure line, but not only was that the case, they actually came out just before the WWF's debut range, meaning they were first. Sorry, Vince. While many sets were sold as packs, Series 4 threw that out the window and started selling individual figures. If you have one of these, such as a Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels or Marty Jannetty, in mint condition, it could be worth $1,500. Number 6. LJN's Ultimate Warrior Wrestling Superstars 89 Black Card. Well, there they are again, those damn black cards. The very first Ultimate Warrior figure under the WWF banner. You should already know it's worth a hell of a lot given that all Warrior merchandise seems to attract big business, especially since his tragic passing in 2014. So, should you want this 1989 figure, expect to pay around $150 for it loose and anywhere between $800 and $2,280 for it in mint condition. Just unreal. Like, seriously? How? Number 5. Jakks Pacific Ultimate Warrior Limited Edition exclusives. Remember everything I said in the last entry? Here's where it gets even more crazy. For starters, you've got the Jakks Pacific Ultimate Warrior Classic Superstars 2004 Toy Fair exclusive, which were limited to a run of 100. Then Warrior made another deal with Jakks to make an even more rare range based on his 1998 WCW return, the One Warrior Nation figure, and another just known as the Zombie. Only 20 of each were made. The man was a genius when it came to merchandise and marketing, proving that yet again with an unmatched Fury Warrior figure in American gear, where only 20 were made, as well as a giant version that was limited to 25. And guess what? These unmatched Fury figures have gone for over $2,000 at auction. The rest will set you back anywhere from $800 to $1,000 too. Just crazy. Number 4. LJN's Miss Elizabeth Wrestling Superstars Purple Skirt. Fun fact, when WWF released its first run of toys, there was only one woman amongst them, Miss Elizabeth. Better still, you could get her in a multitude of different skirts. A gold one, a prototype one that was leather. The version all collectors want though is the fabled purple skirt. Notoriously hard to get hold of, and mint one can, and has, gone for around $1,800, just because of the colour of her clothes. That's definitely worth the extra bob. Number 3. LJN's Hart Foundation Bret Hart and Jim Neidhart Wrestling Superstars Tag Team Box and Singles. If you're into your tag team box sets, no one is more coveted than the Hitman and the Anvil from LJN. Even an open pack can cost around $500, so one that hasn't been ripped to shreds is worth at least $800, unless if you're lucky. The set has been valued at $1,200, but recently a mint condition pack sold for $2,025. Have a look to see if you have the singles variation of this run too. It's another $750 right there. Number 2, LJN's Macho Man Randy Savage Wrestling Superstars 89 Black Card. Everything on the table. This is the rarest LJN figure you can find. Even the poster it comes with is worth about $180. The poster that you could probably just print out from the internet. As for the whole caboodle, well, now you're talking. A mint Macho Man is worth around $4,500. Just let that sink in for a second. You could buy a car for that much cash. It's so lucrative as well. Many collectors keep $5,000 stashed away in case they ever stumble across it. Even if you've got one that's crumpled, you're still looking at around $2,250. This is a severely desired toy. Number 1. Hasbro's Series 7 Kamala with Moonbelly. Not Hogan, not Warrior, not Savage, not Brett. The rarest figure many people know of is the Series 7 Hasbro Kamala that has a yellow moon on his belly as opposed to the much more widely available yellow star. Now you may ask yourself why a star took prominence over the much more recognisable moon. The answer, as always, is that no one is too sure. What we do know is that for one reason or another there was a very small run of the moon line and that today they're worth a fortune. Some people swear that only 24 exist on the entire planet. So, what treasure awaits if you do have one? A mint one was sold in 2013 for $6,500, and others may have sold for around $10,000. And if the person who spent that much cash is listening to this right now, I have one thing to say to you. You're mad. Do you own any rare wrestling memorabilia? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm Simon from What Culture, and I'll chat to you again soon.
This Monday, these men are built to destroy. After their brutal match on Loaded, Primate faces off against the Iron Man Joe Coffey in a no-holds-barred match. WWE Cruiserweight Classic contender Noam Dar gets a shot at the Ring of Honor World title as he takes on champion Jay Lethal. Rampage goes one-on-one with Big Damo as these two monsters compete to become the first ever WCPW champion. Built to Destroy, airing July 25th exclusively on What Culture Wrestling.